Hey, 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 it is Tuesday night, and I know that everybody's busy, but I got some exciting things to share, and I have a guest on here. And so let me go ahead and open up in prayer, and then I'm going to introduce my guest. Dear Heavenly Father, we just thank you for this time to come together. We thank you for all the things that you're doing in our lives. We pray for protection and healing and abundance over our families, over our lives, and over everybody that we come in touch with. Just open our hearts up to let us see what you see, feel what you feel, and lead us with wisdom every single day to make an impact for your kingdom. I pray this in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen.
Yeah. Okay. Um, okay. Karen. Karen is a director here in Bakersfield, and she happens to be one of my friends. And we're working side by side here to bring the events here to Bakersfield for you. So, Karen, go ahead and tell them a little bit about you. Tell them your story.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me on here, Valerie. Just to do a real quick, I was working at Mercy Hospital for 32 years. And then in December in 2022, I decided to put my full-time business down after that length of time and once I put it down after that amount of right at December, I made that decision. And then from that point on, I became a director. I'd always been totally involved with my business. Obviously, it was just what I wanted to do. God put it on my heart to continue on with becoming a leader, and He's definitely developing me into a service to the community and getting to know a lot of people. So if you ever out and about and you see me, don't hesitate to say hi, because I'll definitely talk your ear off and get you going and get you all excited. And so if you see me, say, hey, thank you for letting me be here. And that's just a little part of my story. If you want to know more, we can chat later. God bless.
God bless. Okay. So, how long have you been in, Mary Kay?
Oh, I just celebrated my 5 years on
Oh,
November the 15th.
that's cool. 5 years. Yeah. That's good. And so you started as a beauty consultant, what, just to use the products for yourself?
Oh, the like my why, it was basically when I started, it was just like, oh, okay, yeah, this is a great deal on all this product. It was 365 worth of product. And then I realized, oh, okay, I can sell this. Yeah, I can do this. And so I just continued to talk about it with everybody that had two set of ears on them. And at work, as I worked, maybe a little too much at work. But people started jumping on my team, and the enthusiasm that I carried through, as I started to build the team, people started to just jump on my team. And I'm like, oh, all right, well, this is great. And then the extra income started rolling in with, the team members that you can earn as you go up. But, and then continue to gain new customers and friends that I already had. So it just blossomed from just a kind of not even wanting to go to my first Mary Kay event, but went as a favor. Just, why not? Why not go? And so I certainly didn't have any skincare routine prior to having Mary Kay. And that seems to be the story of a lot of people. And I fit into that category as well. I'm 50, I was 57, I'm 61 now. And life is just all about serving others.
Yes. And I think that, I don't know about you, but I wasn't using skincare when I started either back in the day. And once I started using the products, I got into Mary Kay, started using the products, and I love the skincare. I love the way my skin was. I mean, I could not think of going to Walmart and buying skincare, or going to Sephora and buying skincare and trying to figure out what I need. I just couldn't do that. I like being able to try all the products. Now, I like to try the stuff and the products and see. I don't think you can go to Sephora and say, hey, can I just use it for a week? And if I don't like it, bring it back. And I like having it shipped to my doorstep. I don't know. I'm spoiled. Amazon Prime. It's kind of like Amazon Prime. And you know, as fast as Mary Kay is sending the products out, I ordered on, I think it was, what is today? Tuesday. Okay, I ordered on Friday night and I had it, my product yesterday. That's fast. That's fast. Because then there was a weekend and I still had it by Monday. So I'm just saying they're shipping the products out fast. And I don't know why any consultant in this, not even if they're using it as a business, but I don't know why any consultant would not use the skincare from Mary Kay if they have a consultant number. Why are you and your family not on the skincare? It's not all about makeup. It's not all about, you know, all the perfumes and all the other things, but the skincare. If you use the skincare, you know what I mean? Especially if you have kids and a husband, and we have such a variety of skincare for all ages and all things. I mean, I don't know, you know, I don't know why consultants would not use the skincare and have it shipped to their house. I'm just kind of spoiled. I think is what it is. I'm spoiled. I like it shipped to my front door, and when I get it, even though I pay for it, I get all excited. But you know what? I get excited when Amazon delivers too, and I pay for it. And I'm expecting a pair of shoes or I'm expecting something, you know. It's like I paid for it, but I'm excited because it's mine. I do the same thing. I mean, you know, and I'm not a shopper, so it takes me a lot to go to the store and go shopping. And I have to have a list. You should have saw me at Walmart today. Had my list of everything that I was supposed to get, and I'm checking it off my little list and going, and I'm not shopping for anything else. I'm not looking at anything else, just my list, because it gets to me. I don't want to say I get overwhelmed, but it gets to be a lot for me to see all the other stuff that's in the store. Like they were putting out Christmas stuff, and I'm going like, okay, no, we're not going to get sidetracked, because I could get sidetracked and be there for hours, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, well, thank you for sharing. Okay, so tonight we are going to start off talking about the new DWL, Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. And I'm going to give you some options, and I'm going to show you some, I'm going to share what I've learned about the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. Okay, so let me see if I can pull it up here and share my screen. I don't know why. Let me go back here. I want to go back to the, oh, it is on page 1. Okay, I just want to make sure it's on page 1. But I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and my sound. Share my sound, share my screen. Okay. I love this Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter, but let's go ahead. I know there's no sound right there, but you can see it. So let me go. It's introducing the new Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkler Limiter. It actually smooths out the wrinkles. It's a non-invasive at-home targeted cream shown to be 76% as effective as widely used wrinkle relaxing injection treatments, Botox, Xeomin, Dysport, all of those.
Meet our no-needle alternative to professional injectables. Mary Kay Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter is clinically shown to be 76% as effective as a widely used wrinkle-relaxing injection treatment. Powered by our patent-pending botanical wrinkle limiting technology that helps minimize the impact of facial expressions that cause the appearance of dynamic wrinkles, this non-invasive targeted cream visibly reduces expression lines in the forehead, extended crow's feet, and between the brows. Target dynamic wrinkles like never before. Experience real results with no frozen face effects. Clinical Solutions Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter. Available only through your Mary Kay Independent Beauty Consultant.
So how does it work? It has the French lavender extract that helps to minimize the impact of facial expressions which causes the dynamic wrinkles. It also has electric daisy extract. It's a well-known wrinkle relaxant. And it has rosemary extract, which helps minimize the impact of facial expressions, which cause dynamic wrinkles. It has real results. And this shows you day 1 before and how thrilled she is from after 8 weeks. That's this average is 8 weeks. And this one is day 1 before and thrilled after. You wouldn't even think that there's any wrinkles, but there are a few up here. And then they're gone after 8 weeks. And there's another one. So these are some pictures of before and after. This one you can really see. Looks kind of crunchy up there at the top. You know what I mean? I call it crunchy because it looks like it needs to be hydrated, but it actually needs the dynamic wrinkle limiter. And then after 8 weeks. And with continued use, the wrinkles appear 36% smoother in the forehead and extended crow's feet areas. Now, they only tested it in these areas. That's what they were looking for. 30% smoother in between the brows after 8 weeks. Our target customers would be women who want to avoid wrinkle relaxing injection treatments, but want similar results for reducing the appearance of dynamic wrinkles, or women who want the latest at-home dermacosmetics age-fighting treatments, or women who are seeing or who are concerned about seeing expression lines, particularly, that's a big word, in the areas of the forehead, the extended crow's feet, and between the brows, but prefer a non-invasive treatment that they can apply on their own time. Women who are not yet ready to choose treatments provided by a specialist. So I want to say it would target women anywhere, I want to say 25, but they said probably 35 to 55 or 60. But I want to say even there's 25-year-olds that are concerned about wrinkles. Should I only recommend the dynamic wrinkle limiter to my time-wise repair customers? I want to say no. No. Anyone experiencing dynamic wrinkles could want their benefits regardless of their current skincare regimen. Okay, the order of application is important. Apply the dynamic wrinkle limiter before your facial moisturizer step morning and daytime and nighttime. Wrinkle treatment comparison is dynamic wrinkle limiter. Is anyone targeted the expression line? Anyone wanting to target expression lines? Receive the benefits of a wrinkle relaxing injection treatment without the inconvenience, price, and potential downsides. The deep wrinkle filler is anyone wanting the immediate results of filling and plumping specific deep wrinkles. Retinol 0.5 is anyone wanting a gold standard ingredient that dermatologists recommend to help prevent signs of aging you cannot see yet while helping to reverse advanced visible signs of aging. And C plus resveratrol line reducer is anyone wanting an all-over facial treatment to help support the skin's collagen and elastin, which diminish with age. Now, you can use all of these products, all of them. You don't have to just use one or the other. And in fact, on the sheet, it shows you to cleanse your face, use your serum or your booster. And I actually cleanse my face. I use my C plus resveratrol line reducer with my HA ceramide hydrator. Then I put on the lifting serum. And then it's the dynamic wrinkle limiter, just in the areas that you want it to go to relax. Because what it does is it relaxes the lines. And you can see, I saw immediate results. as soon as I put it on. And then you put the deep wrinkle filler on top of the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter to actually help plump up the deep wrinkle. And if you're going to use retinol, then the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter goes on top of the retinol after the face lifting serum. Now I have, every time I use lifting serum with retinol, it has a reaction to my face, but you know what? I'm thinking that I was putting it on wrong. So, because I would put it on, I would use the lifting serum first, and you're supposed to use the retinol first, then the lifting serum. So there is an order of application to this. Okay, what's next? Is that the end? Oh, wait, no, let's back up. Okay, so the patent pending botanical wrinkle limiting technology features French lavender extract, electric daisy extract, and rosemary. The deep wrinkle filler actually has encapsulated retinol and encapsulated hyaluronic acid. The retinol is pure retinol. The C+ resveratrol line reducer is highest concentrations of pure vitamin C and resveratrol plus acetyl hexapeptide 8. Now the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter you use twice a day, targeted treatment that helps minimize the impact of facial movements that cause the appearance of dynamic wrinkles in the areas of your forehead, extended crow's feet, and in between the brows. And I want to say is when you crunch your eyes, you squint and you frown and you do all those things, you do it over and over again, that's where you get the deep wrinkles. Now the deep wrinkle filler is topical wrinkle filler, immediately fills in the deep wrinkles. It's kind of like spackle, but it helps to plump the appearance and it helps to improve the appearance over time. So it works to actually help rebuild the cells in the deep wrinkle. Now the retinol 0.5 is after retinization. It can be used up to once a night as a leave-on serum. It stimulates the surface skin cell turnover and supports the natural collagen and elastin production. It's clinically shown to reverse multiple visible signs of skin aging, including skin texture, firmness, lines, wrinkles, and skin tone. It actually helps even out skin tone. It helps the hills and the valleys of your skin. Now, the C+ resveratrol is a potent concentration of ingredients, targets the critical components of skin aging, including the support of skin's natural production of collagen and elastin to help address fine lines and wrinkles. And my thing is, as you get more mature, you tend to lose, as you age, you lose your collagen. So the C+ resveratrol also helps to build the collagen. Targeted, the Dynamic Wrinkle targets the cream designed to be applied directly to expression lines and dynamic wrinkles twice a day. The Deep Wrinkle Filler targets the cream designs to be applied directly to deep wrinkles. It says using the precision applicator twice a day. I do not use the precision applicator. I have not mastered that yet, but I do use it. I'm starting to use it twice a day to see if I get better results, because I was using it once a day, but the wrinkle relaxer cream, I was using it twice a day, but I'm going to see if I get better results by using the wrinkle filler with it twice a day. Now the retinol, I do not use every day. I use it a couple of times a week, but it says all over facial serum designed to address multiple signs of skin aging. Use nightly all over after your retinization period. And the C+ resveratrol, it's all over the facial booster designed to address the fine lines and wrinkles. Use up to twice a day all over. Okay, before and after. Oh, before and after. Everyone loves a testimony. So Utilize the Skin Analyzer app. Take before selfies, and then after you've used it for 4 weeks, take another one. And then after you've used it for 8 weeks, take another one. So take a no makeup scan, tap on the wrinkles results, take a screenshot of your results. Encourage your customers to track their own progress, show off the impressive results. Special reminders. The Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter is suitable for dry to oily skin. Sensitive skin may experience more sensation or redness. Do not use the B word to avoid trademark infringement. That means Botox. Don't use Botox. This is not a Botox. Encourage your customers to stick to their skincare routine. The Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter takes a long-term consistency to see results. It's like you can't use just the wrinkle cream, Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter, and expect and stop your skincare. You have to use both. Okay, so let me stop sharing for a minute. I think that was pretty good on teaching you about the dynamic wrinkle. Now we're gonna I'm gonna find on some things we had on our director meeting the other day about what this means, like how much money can you make? I mean, we all know it's 58. It's 58. Now, why would you sell it to somebody? Any ideas why you'd sell it to somebody? Not just because they might have wrinkles, but maybe they could be a 25-year-old that's concerned with some expression lines. And you don't have to just put it here. You can put it here too, or here, here, here. You can put it wherever the lines, wherever the concerns are at. In fact, I started putting it right. I started getting wrinkles right here for some reason. So I started putting it right there. But of course, I noticed right away it relaxed, which is kind of cool. I know in our directors meeting we had, I got to pull up the screen here. Let me see if I could find it. We had scenarios. I want to say scenarios. Okay, let me pull it up here. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen on this. And these numbers, I went in and I calculated this to see if they were correct. Katrina asked somebody to do it, so I did. I'm not sure if they fixed it. Let me see if that's the first one. Okay, so the first scenario is the trio. You can sell it as a bundle. However, on here it says Advanced Lifting Serum $75, which is $74, so it's $1 off. But on if you bundled it together, let me check my totals here because I sent it to Katrina to update it. And I don't know if her person has updated it yet. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. Okay. I am the trio. Okay. So the trio prices are 58, 50, and 74. So the retail value is 182, which is correct. The first group of numbers, if you sell 3 sets of this, which is $546, you get $273 profit. If you sell 5 sets, it's $910. You make $455 profit. If you sell 10 sets, that's $1,820. You make $910 profit. So, you know, I had challenged you to sell 10 of the duos, not thinking trios, but we're going to go on to just the duo, the Dynamic Wrinkle Limiter and the Deep Wrinkle Filler together as a duo. Because somebody had made a comment that they had made that a bundle and they're selling it for 100 instead of 108. But so if you repeat this, say you did this trio and you repeat this every single month, in 1 year, just selling 3 sets a month, you would make $3,276 profit in 1 year. Is that, let me see if that's right. Yeah. 3 sets would be 65. They got the sets wrong here. 3 sets selling it would be 552. If you sold 5 sets, then that's $10,920, 54.60 profit in a year. If you sold 10 sets, that's 5 sets. 10 sets, you'd be $21,840 and $10,920 profit. So if you sold 10 sets a month, that's what your profits would be for this bundle, particular bundle. And then plus the reorders every 6 weeks. This is where the reorders would be, they got the reorders wrong. So if you sold 3 sets, the reorder every 6 weeks, you'd have another $2,366 profit yearly. The 5 sets would be $39.43 profit yearly. 10 sets would be $78.86 profit yearly. So she has not updated the flyer yet, but say you just sold the duo, the wrinkle limiter and the deep wrinkle filler. It's 108. And so you'd be selling 3 sets of this a month. It's only 3 sets. You'd be selling, and it'd be $324 and 162 profit. Just on these 2 products alone, nothing else. Sell 5 sets and you see the retail and you see the profit. Sell 10 sets, you see the retail, you see the profit. If you repeat this every month, that's just for 1 month. If you repeat this every single month, then you can see the difference. You can see the 38.88, 19. Do it every single month. So in your profit for a year, if you sold 5 sets, your profit would be $32.40. 10 sets, your profit would be $64.80. Just on these 2 products. Now, plus the reorders every 6 weeks. Your reorders would be, this is where they got it wrong. Your reorder profit would be $14.04, $23.40, or $46.80. Depends on how many sets you sold. Which is it's kind of huge if you think about just these 2 products. We're not talking about the whole miracle set or the whole time-wise repair set. We're talking about just these 2 products. Now let's go on to the last one with just this one product. So we started big and we're going down to just this one product. If you sold just this one product, 3 of them, your profit would be $87. You sold 5, your profit would be $145. You sold 10 of them, your profit would be $290. That's enough to do an active order. So sell 10 this month. Sell 10. Then get your active order in and profit $290. This is just one product. This doesn't count for miracle sets, doesn't count for time-wise repair, doesn't count for lipsticks, lip liners, anything else, gifts, just this one product. If you sold this every month for a year, your profit would be $1,044 for the year, or $1,740, or $34.80, just depending on how many items, how many of these you sold. And on average, every 6 weeks, the reorder, it would be $14.04. Yeah, 23. Uh-oh, I messed up. I doubled that. Hold on. That would not be correct. So hold on a minute. I got to go back in. I messed up when I was texting her. So let me see if I got it in on Facebook. See if I got it. Oh, well, I don't know. That's what I got twice. 1404, but that's every 6 weeks. So 3 customers every 6 weeks. You would take the, how did I do that? 52 weeks divided by 6, 8.66, and that's how I got the numbers. Reorders every 6 weeks. So if you took your three, you sold three, so it'd be 87 times, I don't know. Anyway, I figured it out this morning, so I don't know. This is not right either. This last section is not right on reorders. I'd have to calculate it, but I don't feel like it right now. But the whole point being is this, you can make money off this one product, or you can make money off of the bundles if you do the bundles. Do the duo or do the trio. Either way, because people, you put this wrinkle limiter on after the serum and then the deep wrinkle filler on top of that. So I do not use the deep wrinkle filler around my eyes, but some people might. So the wrinkle limiter is, you have no time. It says crease release. That's cute. Crease release is what it is. Expression to be caused fine, ain't got. I'm trying to read the bottom. No time, ain't got no time for lines. The deep wrinkle filler is expression lines, not today. Oh, they made a mistake right there. It's the first one is expression cause fine, ain't got time for lines. Second one is expression lines, not today. The third one is keeps your skin firm and fabulous. The lifting serum is Spanx for your face. And so I think that's it. Just gives you some different bundles to like wrap your head around. You can create your bundles or you cannot create your bundles. You know what I mean? Just gave some scenarios on how to use it, how to bundle it together to get more bang for your buck, to get people on it to try it. Like I said, somebody bundled the deep wrinkle and the dynamic wrinkle limiter together and was selling it for 100 instead of 108. So it's $8 off, but selling the package bundle for 100. It's an idea. You can do whatever you want to do. You can make a bundle and add the lifting serum, put bundle, number A is the dynamic wrinkle limiter. Do you want A, B, or C? That one, or the bundle with the deep wrinkle filler, or you want it with the lifting serum, and create your own price that you want to do. Of course, I'm doing Pink Week, so that's my sale. And I may think of it in Christmas, I may do something to bundle it together to get more people on it. But try to sell 10. That's my challenge. Let's try to sell 10. That's what that's my goal. Try to sell 10. I know that I have sold 5 or 6 before they even came out. I sold them. I have people asking me now, if they see my Pink Weeks, they're asking me, do you have this? Okay, so I posted the Facebook live from the Facebook page from Mary Kay. I posted it on Facebook, and I actually posted it on my regular page, and I posted it in my groups. And I actually had people, I think, go on there and watch. Because then I had somebody message me about the wrinkle limiter, the dynamic wrinkle limiter. Says, do you have this? I said, yes. Well, she knows that I'm having a sale. She is a Time-Wise Repair user, but she knows I'm getting ready to have a sale start Friday. So I don't care if she buys 4, buys 2, gets 1 half price and 1 for free. I don't care if I could get her on 4 of them. That'd be amazing. Or if I could bundle it together with the lifting serum, that would be amazing. Because when you do that sale, the 2 highest price items go first. Then the next lower price goes to 3rd, and the cheapest one goes to the 4th for free. So you're not out a whole lot of money, but you can do whatever sale you want to do. If you want a sale, if you don't want to do a sale, don't do a sale. So it's totally up to you what you do. Any questions on that? Pick my brain. I'm excited about this because I like new products. No? No questions? I don't know if anybody's commenting on Facebook. If you're on Facebook and you're hashtag live or hashtag replay, totally would like some input, but I can't tell if you're, I don't see my Facebook to see if you're live or asking questions. So it doesn't tell me if you're asking questions. It says no comments. I don't know. But anyway, I just think it's a good way to get people on the product because it works. And if you haven't tried it, maybe you should try it. Maybe you don't need a wrinkle limiter. Then find somebody that you know that does and get them on the wrinkle limiter and let them try it. Because what I know is my fine lines right here, my deep wrinkles right here, as soon as I put it on there, it relaxed it. I'm going like, oh, just think if I used it, and I've only been using it a month. Just think if I used it the correct way, and which there is a correct way. Let me see if I can. I know it's in my boards. Let me see if I can pull it up. There is an order of application. I have it in my boards. Let me see if I can pull it up. And I know that Mary Kay has had done the order of applications, and they have put on the order of applications to use it with the ferulic niacinamide. Well, I don't use ferulic niacinamide all the time on my face. I use a C plus resveratrol. So I would use the C plus resveratrol in place of the ferulic niacinamide. Just because it says that on there, it does. Your thinner goes first before the thicker, the cream, before the dynamic wrinkle. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on. I have to find products. I scrolled past it. Gotta find it. I was just looking at it. There we are. Products and order of applications. Okay, so let me screen share. And okay, so I have my order of applications. Let me see if I can find it here. It's at the bottom because it's one of the last things I posted to store it in my boards. You're going to have people ask you about the order of application. And in the morning, it says Time Wash Repair Foaming Cleanser. Well, I use the Naturally Cleanser, but then it says the Niacinamide Brightener, which I use the C plus resveratrol. Then it says Advanced Lifting Serum, which I also use the HA Ceramide Hydrator, and then the Lifting Serum, then the Wrinkle Limiter, then the Deep Wrinkle Filler, and then the Day Cream, and then your eye cream. So that's what I do. And the nights that I use retinol, I haven't been using it because I didn't know the order of application and I didn't look. But if you're using it at night, you cleanse your face. You're supposed to use your eye cream before you use retinol. Then it says the niacinamide brightener. And then your retinol. And then the lifting serum. Then the wrinkle limiter. And then the deep wrinkle filler. And then the night treatment. So at night, the only thing you're adding in different is the retinol. And you can use it with retinol. I haven't tried it that way yet though, but it says you can. This is because it's an all natural product, you can do that. So that is the order of application from the company. That's what they have given us. So that's, people can use it. And if you don't use all those products, you don't have to use all those products. Because that's a lot of products and some people do not use that many products. But it always goes after your cleanser and before your night cream or day cream. If you don't use a serum and you don't use a booster, then you would put it on and you don't use a deep wrinkle filler, then you would put it on in between the cleanser and the moisturizer. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to stick to that. A lot of people don't use all those products. Some people don't need a deep wrinkle filler. Some people just want a relaxer. So that's what that is. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to talk about is, because I'm going to challenge you, you know, we are double up to power up to double up. That's what our goal is. And I got to find my email here. I just listened to a call from Diana Sempter, their director meeting yesterday, and they have, they're in a challenge with Mary Kay Corporate. And it's a demographic survey is what they're doing, a demographic survey to see what kind of women and what kind of people are drawn to Mary Kay. So it's a challenge, and there's a Google Doc. And I'll have to recreate the Google Doc from my Google Doc because I don't want to go into Diana Sempter, to get these surveys done to see the demographics of their, what kind of people are drawn to Mary Kay to, you know, let me see if I can show it to you. It's a focus group is what it is. And so I'm going to recreate it. And this is what I'm going to say. I'm going to go back through her notes. There's scripts. There's everything that you can to get people to fill us out. It's a focus group. Thank you for being an important part of our focus group. Please watch and rate these 3-minute videos below so we know which videos to relate to different generations. It's a generational focus group. The results will also be shared with Mary Kay Incorporated. And then they're going to do drawings. They'll be doing several drawings for the responses. Plus, your consultant has a $10 Mary Kay product gift certificate, as well as a special thanks for your time. So they're doing this for Mary Kay for demographics. And all it basically does is ask their first name, their last name, their consultant's name. And there's a couple of videos on here. And these videos are really short, 1 minute to 2 minutes, different kinds of videos. And then which videos did you like the best? Video 1, Community of Confidence, or video 2, Painting America Pink. And then just ask them what were 2 specific points you liked in your favorite video, and then what's your age group. After watching these videos, what's your interest in getting started with us? Is it A, B, and C? You know, A is all right, let's give us a try. B is be a brand ambassador. C is let's chat, I have a few questions. And then a phone number to be contacted. So it's a really short Google Doc for a pink focus group. It's to build your team. And it's actually, I'm not going to report it, turn it into Tracy Giese, because Tracy Giese is the one that has asked them to do this, and they're partnering with, and Tracy is going to do actually a special call for her unit, her area, and her adoptees that are in her area. And they have to do it 100. I think it's 100. The units have to do 100. She said, every unit who hits 100 surveys before 11 o'clock on Monday, November 25th, there's going to be a Zoom next week. They'll get to hang out with Tracy Giese from corporate on a question and answer, because the corporate wants to know, you know, they put these videos out there and they really want to know, you know, the generations and what they think about the videos, that they're putting a lot of time and money into the videos and all of the things, the TikTok, and they're investing a lot. And so they want to know, you know, is it what it's doing? So they have a demographic survey. And there is a script. Here's a sample script, is something like, here's what I'm sending to people to have somebody fill out the survey. It says, Susie, this is Diana, Mary's director. or Mary, she says Mary Kay's national, but thanks for helping our company reach all generations. So they're not just hitting a certain age group, they're hitting all generations. Your feedback is crucial for both your consultant and our company. Want to personally invite you to our Thursday night. She's having a Thursday night 5 and 25 Zoom, 5 products in 25 minutes on the understanding your undertone, on understanding your undertone. We will be appreciating all of the guests who made the survey such a success. Let me know if you'd like a little more info. And so there's just then the A's, B's, and C's. So there's some simple, and it's to get them booked on something to understand their undertone. I don't even know what that is. We'll have to figure something out for that. But it's just to get them to fill out. And kind of like an interview is counting as an interview. She's getting her new people on, doing the pearls of sharing this way. And then gets them on a Zoom. So they actually see about the products. But I thought it was a great idea. I listened to the whole director meeting, and it was a great idea because it's actually giving the company feedback on the generations and what the demographics and what kind of people are interested in Mary Kay and what do they think about the videos that the company's putting out. So I'm going to recreate it and figure it out. And then I will challenge you. And I may do something to where I give away an Amazon gift card for someone who puts in, does 10 shares and your name goes into a drawing. Because, our goal is power up to double up. It's double our unit size. We've been working on doubling our unit size for the last couple of years, and we're not doubled yet. So we have to change it up to double it up, because I want to be doubled by June 30th. I'd like to be doubled by December 31st, but that's a lot of career shares. And I don't know if I could do them all, but you know what? She's got people last week, they had 357 people listened to those videos and turned in the form. 357 in 1 week. That's a lot. So, and there's some people that turned in 11, some units turned in over 100. And if they can do it, we can do it. There's no reason why we can't. So it's all about sharing. And it doesn't mean that they're going to sign up for Mary Kay. It's just giving their feedback on the company videos and what they learned. And then they may know of somebody that they can share it with as well. So that's all I got. Any input? I don't know if Melissa can come off hold, but got any input, Karen?
I'm just looking forward to getting these new products out, and that the what you just described through Diana Sumter's, that's amazing how the company is truly on board, and how lucky, how blessed is she to have the opportunity to grow her unit and have her unit engaged to for that national, to continue to just increase the Mary Kay consultant size, and then
Right.
develop leaders. How that is, what a blessing she's got. And then I'm sure that comes with a lot of work and responsibility, but I know one of her consultants in her area. Anyway, yes, that's amazing.
Yeah, it is amazing. It's the company is all about getting feedback from us. And another little tidbit I'm going to throw out there as we're here in our Zoom is the corporate putting on events for us. I also learned in a director meeting the other day that if we don't have people in attendance at our in-person events, we need to be in attendance. So like at seminar, career conference, leadership, we need to be in attendance. We don't want it to go to just virtual. Do you know what I'm saying? They're looking for people to come in attendance. Now, it wasn't stated that it would go virtual, but they're actually watching to see how many people are attending or how many people are watching virtually. So we don't want them to go just to virtual. So we have to be in attendance when we can attend. Just saying. So with that being said, I know the career conference is around the corner and I don't know where it's at, but I know it's got to be somewhere here in California. But we got leadership in San Antonio. And then we have, of course, seminar. So the people that have never gone to Dallas, I don't even know if it's going to be at Dallas this year. But what I know is if it's not, it's not. We'll just, pivot and go wherever it's at because it's going to be awesome. You don't get the same thing by watching virtually as you do in person. Even at training, meetings, weekly meetings, monthly meetings, events that we put on, the monthly events that we put on for people to bring people. You don't get it by just watching virtually. You have to interact. And when you interact, that's when you start bonding and becoming a different Mary Kay person. You feel it. It's just a different feeling all the way around. You can't, you can watch virtually all you want, but you don't get the same feeling watching virtually as you do in person. Like watching when we had to go virtual to seminar when COVID hit was so different than what we were used to being in person. We were used to being in person. It's just like, oh my gosh, it's just not the same, which it's not the same. Yeah.
When I first started, the first seminar I attended was virtual, and the next one I believe was virtual as well. I'm not Russia, November to June. Anyway, but when it was time to go in person, oh my gosh. So I had all this time of being told about the feeling, the different feeling of being in person, and that was like 100 times than just hearing about it, how the experience that you receive when you're in person. It's all breathtaking.
It is. And you know what? We used to be in the arena, mind you, the arena. So different than what they have now. We had an arena and you sat up in the stadium. But when you came down to get your awards, you actually had a guy with black tux and gloves every single step as you stepped all the way down. You had him, he was grabbing your hand to make sure you wouldn't fall every single step. And you came down this big staircase to get your awards on stage. So different. So different. I just can't tell you. It was breathtaking back then. I mean, it's not that it's not good now, but it's so different than when we sat in the arena. You sat in the arena and you sat at the top and you'd have to go up the cement steps to get up to the top row because you were sitting at the top. And everybody down there looked really small at the bottom because you were sitting up so high. They make it so where we're more even now than what we did. But we used to have 10,000 people there at seminar. And we don't have that anymore because people are just busy and they don't want to go, or they can't go, or financially can't go, physically can't go, whatever the case may be, don't have, sitters or whatever it is, reason that they can't go. So we've downsized. We used to have 10,000 people at seminar, and now we're down to, I don't know, 6,000 maybe. It's different. We used to have a lot of people. It's not near the size it used to be. But I don't want to see it go away. I want to attend because the feeling is different. So different. Unless you go, you can't experience it. You'll never know. Never know unless you go. So, but anyway, so I want to thank everybody. And if you are watching on you know, on Facebook, then hashtag replay or hashtag live. Put your comments in the comment section. I'd love to get feedback on what we talked about, the wrinkle limiter, no tox, Botox, whatever you want. However, they had all kinds of joke. They were joking around. We can't say Botox about this. We can't compare it to Botox, but it's really comparable to Botox is what it is. But it's all natural products. So a lot of natural products in there. Just no needles necessary, but feedback on it. I mean, let's sell 10. We have sell 10 by the end of this month. That would, you know, profit you $290 if you sell 10. So as soon as those flyers come up and Katrina gets them dialed in to the right prices on there, then I will definitely post them and share them. But until then, I can't because she's got to create them first for us to share. And I can't go in and edit anything. It's her Canva and it's locked. So I can only share it. So anyway, you guys, thanks so much for joining, and I will talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
You're welcome.